Congratulations to the Patriots on yet another win against the Bold Barbarians. Why don't you send the winning player up to my office? I'd like a word with him.
Mistress, the player that won the football game is here to see you. Your brother sent her.
I know. Thank you, Aaron. You are dismissed.
Yes, of course.
So you're the replacement. What's your name, recruit? Interesting. Try again. And why is it you want to join Vault Security? Last chance. Try that again and you'll lose this opportunity. Wise. And brave. You may make a good soldier after all. Yes. It takes a wise person to back down from an opportunity they don't see themselves fit for. It's a lucrative post. Would you like to try again? Very good. You may start with what questions you have for me. Go ahead. John isn't as perceptive as I am. I know a soldier when I see one, even when they don't know it themselves. I'm not simply a security officer, I am a lieutenant. When it is time to fight, my place is beside my men, making sure that my troops survive. If I haven't done well in teaching them to listen, then I will fail in that mission. What have you learned of me so far? I see. You're smarter than my average soldier. Why do I need that? Intelligence may serve your ends, but it is worthless to my needs. Go on. You're learning quickly. You're humble. I give you a chance to make mistakes, and you step in line. That's a trait I appreciate. You've impressed me enough that I may send you back to John. I know he'd like to see you again after you're done here. Exactly. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 0500. Do not complain. Do not be late.
Great work out there today. Have a good night.
Sure you want to do that? I mean, I'm right here.
that'll make Vault 18 great again is some good old-fashioned elbow grease and American ingenuity. Fill up those cracks, clean the floors.
About time for you to go to bed, ain't it, star player? Barely. After all, you have a way about you that pisses me off. But then again, she has the eyes to see what I don't. If you can prove to me what she sees, then I'll let you in on a secret. In my long line of jobs out in the wasteland, I was a soldier at one point. My first assignment as if it were yesterday. I was cocky, just like you were. Hell, I almost committed treason thinking my CO was a bad guy. But after I stood tall before the man, I squared up. I know a winning team when I see it. I don't tell many people about my past. It's a security risk. But you've earned my respect. Make sure it stays that way. Yes, I do. We've already talked about the Patriot program, but I've got another important topic to discuss. I'm running for Overseer, and my team is planning to come up with a defense strategy in case the vault is ever breached. I have a feeling we'll have to accelerate our plans. I'll be assembling our best and brightest minds to lead a group of Patriots in defense drills tonight. There aren't many youngins left in Vault 18, so you kids are it. I want to give you the key to a special locker in the security office. If anything ever happens, you run right there and get what's in it. That's my star player. Get ready to go by morning. I have a feeling you'll be a big part of our victory. Was there anything else you need? Right. Now make sure you keep an ear out. Never know when America's gonna come calling on you.
Taking a late night walk? Dude, congratulations! It's great to see you finally get that trophy you've been working for. Oh, I'm not on the team anymore. Coach Bragg decided I'm some sort of freak and kicked me out last week. But hey, it's all cool. I'm a creative guy. I have all kinds of great stuff to keep me busy. Oh, these are my comics. I draw these because I don't know how to write. I never learned, but I know how to draw. They tell all of these stories and dreams I have. I really like to daydream and share them with people. It's cool to know those thoughts can exist outside my head. Yeah, me too. Some of them feel more like memories. I can't really see anything clearly, but I think that's why they make such good stories. I can take them and just fill in the gaps that I misunderstood, which makes for a really complex narrative. I don't know. Maybe everyone's first stories are really just misinterpretations of reality. Yeah. Back in my room. You should drop by later. I'll show you some of the backstory of this issue. Yeah, sure. Let's head there now. We're right down the hall. So, I've got a bunch of cool art on the walls. Take a look around. Ask me about what interests you.
Hey, if you see anything on the walls you want to talk about, just let me know.
So, what'd you find? I honestly don't know what to tell you. I have a really hard time remembering. It's something that keeps me up at night. Dr. Rossman found me out there, just like everyone else. I came to the vault when I was way older than you guys. That was a couple years ago, and I've had memory problems the whole time. They've gotten better, though. I can hold on to things longer. But when I think about my past, I just... You know when you stare at a light and everything slowly just explodes with color till it's all white? It's like that. And it just gets hotter and hotter as I go back, like it was just burned out of my head with a fire that spread from branch to branch. Oh, yeah. Dr. Osman told me I should probably keep this a secret, but I have this note. It was kind of tucked into my pocket when the doc found me. You can read it on my terminal. I backed it up in case I lost it. It tells me that I was playing some kind of game, and part of it is that I took a drug that erased my memories. It's from me, by the way, but it doesn't have a name. It just says that I'm not the only one playing, and there's a girl out there too. I wish I could remember where I wrote it, or why. Having a girl would be great. I just wish I could recall. I remember flashes of golden grass, walking. I remember a house on a mountain, standing next to Dr. Rossman. Then I was here, and the images fade in and out until they get clearer. Hell if I know. I think Rossman just pulled it out of his ass. I was way too old to adopt, and the old folks had already picked their kids years before I got here, so I just took Ben. After he said it, it took forever to get used to, and remember. Oh, right. I don't know. They were tied to my back when I was in the wasteland. They have signs that they were used quite a lot. Every time I hold them, it's like my body remembers how to react. I know it's weird, but I think I've had quite a history with them. They're part of me. Yeah, stuff is about all I've got to talk about. Yeah, I don't know why. This vault is totally calm and a really nice place. I don't see how anyone could be unhappy down here. Yeah, me too. I'm really glad this is home. I have this really bad feeling that the wasteland is awful, and I never want to go back. Oh, right. Well, that guy in the center is Kurtz. He comes from that desert city and fights with knives. He's leading this vault to safety against those other dudes. I think it's Vault 24, I don't know. The other guys are like undead soldiers from before the war, really creepy shitheads led by a necromancer named Zax. They just want to bite the vault dwellers and turn them into zombies to power their army. That's the last time Kurtz fought the cave giants at Cajun Pass. Your brother liked that story a lot. The first book is where Kurtz lost his friends to them, and the second is where he broke free. It may be a little sad, but he won in the end. After that, he met the Vault guys and started fighting for them. That's where Kurtz grew up. The world he comes from is basically just a big desert, and there's only one city. That city is his home, but he left to adventure with his friends, to find a place to live where the owner of that tower can't find them. He kicked them out of the house and filled it with cement, so they left. They ended up getting lost, though. They couldn't find their way back. They got turned around in a dust storm, and that's when the cave giants found them. Yeah, no problem. It was great adding another fan to my list. I'll be drawing a new one soon.
Hi. I'm a little busy right now. What's on your mind? Well, you look a little bit lost. Let me help you. The door is right there. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't invite you for a chat, though, did I? Listen, I don't actually have time for pointless conversation. Well, I might if you did my job for me, but really, I don't think you're that smart. Huh. Yeah, that's right. Smart jock, huh? Okay. Well, if you're so smart, I might have a job for you. These computers are linked to Maria, but she locked us out of most of them. I want you to talk to Dr. Rossman and get permission to break into them. There is some important information I want on the Tier 2 network. Well, I'm stuck here working on the pulse modulator for this pistol. But I have a kind of side project going on. I'm trying to piece together exactly what happened to our parents. Something went very wrong a long time ago, and we ended up here, in Vault 18. No one will tell me what happened, and honestly, I doubt they know. It all happened in a kind of rush. Go talk to Dr. Rossman and ask him for permission to work on Maria. Then I can try to find out what happened. Yeah, maybe. Dr. Rossman should be willing to help us out. He isn't very willing to tell us stories about the Wasteland Scouts or our adoption, though. Just be careful when you talk to him. Don't mention what we're doing. Tell him you're hitting on me or something.
It ain't often I shoot a kid just for being a shadow, but I'm gonna ask you real nicely. What are you doing in my house before I put you out on your ass? I see. Well, if you want to go hunting for it, it's a good chance you'll find it. How's your computer skills? Ha! I guess you were trying to impress that girl with your big head, huh? Well, if it helps, get the smart kids to propagate that. I'll do it. You better be glad you chose that charm, kid. Truth be told, I set up these old networks for new students, just to test how bright they are. Turns out I'm more clever than I thought. Hold on, this'll take a while.
Generator fixed up soon. Everywhere I go, there's a weird buzz from lights. Driving me crazy. I got the Tier 1 and 2 terminals open for you. Those network nodes are scattered all over the lab. Go ahead and check them out. I hope you'll find what she's looking for. Now I'm definitely heading to bed. Good night.
I was looking through some of the terminal entries you unlocked, and you did find a few interesting notes. Did you find anything special on your end? Maybe I do. But why should I stand here talking to you when you haven't done anything for me yet? You're right. I do. I lay awake at night wondering what happened to my parents. I hope someday I'll learn enough to go save them. It'll take a small miracle. But when I'm old enough, I want to convince the vault security guards to fight the bastards that did this. Thanks. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Yes, that's exactly what I expected. The survivalists. They keep slaves from what I'm told, hundreds of them. If our parents were captured during some long-forgotten battle, they were surely taken as prisoners. They may be scary, but all people have one tragic flaw. They're still human. There will always be a way to defeat them, no matter how many there are. Why the New California Republic hasn't decided to take them out, it's inconceivable. They're nothing but raider scum. It does. It's very exciting. Now I will have a place to start my research and maybe form some kind of plan. I think I'm gonna turn in. Thank you for your help. I mean it.